Welcome to Video Game Warzone number 397. My name is Torrance Davis and I'm your host. We are now streaming. But before I stream, let me switch out of GZ Cam. There we go. Let me pour myself a can of Virgil's. It's been a few weeks, a few weeks since we were last together. Do some ASMR. Damn, that's good. Here we go. Scrumdiddlyocious. Okay. Ooh. A couple things happened this week. What's up, Loda High? How are you doing? It's been a while. There's some news items that we must discuss. I gave some Modern Warfare impressions last time. I want to give some more Modern Warfare impressions. I want to talk about the Game Awards nominees for Game of the Year. I'm going to talk about the Google Stadia. Saving up for that Tesla truck, Big Daddy. Actually, I think that Tesla truck is badass. To be honest with you, I think it's fucking badass. If I wasn't such a Forerunner fanboy right now, I'd actually consider getting one of those. That thing is badass.
Hello?
Hey, hello, who's this? Hello. Hey, it's
man,
Mega
what's up, man?
Jack. What's going on, man?
Not much, man.
Long time no
Going on?
chat. How's things going?
It's okay, man. It's okay day by day. What's going on with
You rebuilding?
slowly, yeah, man.
That's good. That's good.
I was waiting for you to come over, man.
I
So
still want to
often.
come over. I still want to make a trip. That's still gonna happen. I just don't know when. I'm going to Myrtle Beach pretty soon. I do want to put a stamp in my passport. Canada seems like a good place to go. Get some poutine and whatever else. I still want to come see you, Mega Jack. Maybe film a Davis Daily or something.
Sure.
What's up, Brother Tor? It's been a while. I'm here now, Futuristic Viper. There's already 146,000 orders. For the Tesla? There's 146,000 orders already? Holy shit. It's a badass vehicle. I don't care what y'all say about the way it looks. I think the way it looks is what's cool about it. It doesn't look like any other truck on the market. It's electric. It's fast as shit. It's like, we are in the future. We're here. Let's go. Flying cars, all that shit. So yeah, if I wasn't, I'm totally a Toyota 4Runner fanboy now. I'm gonna be driving the 4Runner till I die. I just love my 4Runner. Love it, 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 love it. It's just
You're
fucking
very
awesome.
reliable, man.
Yeah, man. All you gotta do is change the oil.
Yeah.
And I put,
hardly told those things.
yeah, I put all synthetic in it, so I get 6,000 miles between oil changes. And it's just, I got 2 AC ports in it, one in the back, one in the front. It seats 8 because it's got a third row. It's dope. And I can use 87 octane gas. So I don't pay that much shit for gas at all.
Yeah. It's good. It's good on gas mileage too.
Futuristic says, when did you get your Forerunner? I got it in January, right before the winter hit hard. I said, fuck it. I had an old Ford Explorer, like a 2000 Ford Explorer. And if you know anything about Ford Explorers, they rust like crazy. My friend gave it to me, basically. It was all rusted out. And the four-wheel drive wasn't working. I didn't feel like buying new tires and fixing the four-wheel drive. So I traded it in for minus 13 cents and got a 2012 black Forerunner TRD. And even though it's a TRD, it looks like a limited because it's got the running boards. I got the crossbars on it and everything. It's dope. And I love it. So I'm going to probably keep it for 4 years, 5 years, and then upgrade to like a 2018 or 2019. Forerunner's my shit. It's got tons of fucking leg room, tons of headroom. It's a big man's vehicle. I mean, I'm a big dude. Khalil says, Toyotas are the shit. I have a 99 LS400. Sup, Tori? You tried? Nope, I'm not getting Death Stranding until it comes out for the PC. Oh, let me talk about Death Stranding. While we're at it, I'll throw Death Stranding in there. I don't have much to say because I don't have the game yet.
I have a leak for you if you want.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll wait. Just don't flush too loud.
PS5.
Yes. Go ahead.
No, PS5 release date leaked November 20th, $499 US.
That's 2 days before before the next Xbox.
Sony's going to take $150 targeted loss.
So $499, you say? November 20th, 2020. And Xbox has been releasing their systems on November 22nd. So if we go to the Magic Calendar,
it's November 20th is a Friday. Isn't that Black Friday for you guys?
What do you mean Black Friday for you guys? Do you mean you people like black people? What are you talking about?
No, man, the fucking States.
Yes.
Thanksgiving. I don't know what it is for you guys.
So yeah, November 20th is it's not Black Friday. It's the week before Black Friday. They have to get the consoles on the shelves before Black Friday, or they screw themselves. So the 20th is the Friday before Black Friday, and the 22nd is a Sunday. So anybody know what other console manufacturer released the console on Sunday, and what console was it?
Nintendo Switch.
All right, Mega Jack. I'll never forget going to the mall on a Sunday to pick up my fucking game. Wait, you said Switch?
Yeah.
I wanted GameCube. It was the GameCube. I think the GameCube was the first time it was ever released on a Sunday.
Okay.
You remember that?
Yeah, I didn't get a GameCube right away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. I went there with pennies in hand because I needed that Star Wars game in my life. So I wanted to get back to Modern Warfare impressions because I've been playing. Hey, Mikey1123, Mike Mad for all you. Hey, it's the real DY, motherfucker. I'm here early tonight, bitches. I've been playing more Modern Warfare, and I'm going to say this right now. Modern Warfare is the best Call of Duty game ever made, hands down, period. No debate. The best. The best Call of Duty game ever made. Everything they've done in this game is like shit people been asking for. It's super balanced. It doesn't feel cheap. I just fucking love it. And they did something way back when where you don't have. There was in the early release, the beta release, or the server test, whatever it was. You had to either choose to play with your controller or keyboard and mouse. And you couldn't be in the room. If you had a keyboard and mouse, you couldn't be in the same room with people that had controllers. Now, they don't give a fuck. You go into a room, you'll see a whole mess of console dudes with controllers and a whole mess of guys with keyboard and mice playing together. They took the whole thing off where they let adults decide who the fuck they want to play with. And that's what I was asking for. I'm like, fuck all this bullshit. If somebody with a controller wants to go in a room with dudes with a mouse and keyboard, let them go in a room with dudes with a mouse and keyboard and play them. If you're good, you're good. You're gonna get kills off of mouse and keyboard, dudes. Okay, it's not so black and white. Yes, dudes with the mouse and keyboard can do a 180 degree spin real quick and shoot you, but they're not always gonna do that. Most of the kills, if you play any Call of Duty, you'll know that most of the kills are from the back. You get shot in the back all the time. All of the time. Futuristic says single player. Low to high calls a Call of Booty. Futuristic says single player, yes. Multiplayer, I got to give it to Modern Warfare 1. Kalel says I played too much Modern Warfare 19, maxed out already. It's dope, ain't it, Kalel? It's fucking dope. And I'm like, it's got vehicles. What? Vehicles that you can get in and actually control and drive? They're not on rails? What?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It's got dope graphics? What? And the balance is just like... So they got rid of hardcore mode and they have realism mode? Realism mode is fucking dope. And it ain't no joke, man. It ain't no fucking joke. If you've watched some of my gameplay videos here on the video game Warzone, you've seen that. I'm sorry. I just read a text message. Okay. Anyway, oh God. Okay. Let me just give me a minute. Let me compose myself. Where was I? So Call of Duty. It's the best Call of Duty ever. Ever. And there's not a lot of people that are going to argue that. It's just they did so many good things. I'm in love with Activision right now. Love it, love it, love it. So that's my more Modern Warfare impressions. Does everybody else... I know Kalel feels the same. How does everybody else feel about it?
I like it. You have it on PC?
Yeah. That's the
you
good...
like it better than Battlefield 3?
I don't... There's nothing I'll ever like better than Battlefield 4, but I'll tell you this much. The feeling that I got playing Modern Warfare is the same feeling I got the first time I played Battlefield Bad Company 2. I think they've made such a jump in quality. I was just so happy to play this game. It just feels so good. It's just a beautiful fucking Call of Duty. This is the game that's gonna make people come back to Call of Duty and keep buying it. This is the Call of Duty that you want to throw your money at Activision for. It's just great. It goes back to how great modern Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was. You know, it's in that realm, but even better because it's got cross-play. You know, you'll never run out of people to play. It's got great game modes. The new realism modes, fucking dope as shit with the night vision and shit and the way they do that. Oh my God, it's so badass. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it. So that's, yeah. Real D White says, love it. Haven't had this much fun with COD since Modern Warfare 2. Right. And the thing is, Modern Warfare 2, when it first came out, it was dope. But then when people started stacking all those kill streaks, the game just got ridiculous. And all the hacking and stuff, it just got ridiculous. Freddie, you out there? You out there, Freddie? Turn on your fucking mic, lazy ass. Talking all that shit about... I said, what topic should I have tonight? Freddie said, fishing. What are you doing, Freddie? You been playing Modern Warfare?
I don't even got it yet.
You don't got it?
No.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Ghost Recon.
Oh, you still playing Ghost Recon? Oh, the new Ghost Recon.
Yeah,
You know what?
play with some friends.
I have to get back to the old one.
I actually play with 70-year-old people.
You play it with 7-year-olds?
Yeah. They're actually 70 years old.
7 or 70?
70.
Oh. Hey, Freddie, how you doing? We gotta play tonight? Hold on, let me put my dentures in the glass. Hold on.
It's like I'm the tutorial. I need them to help them and shit.
All right, okay. Freddie, I killed somebody. What's teabagging? Do I have to get up and make tea every time I kill somebody? I don't understand.
It's better than playing than 12-year-olds.
Oh, yeah. But you know when a 70-year-old gets pissed, you fucking asshole! I'm going to lodge you.
There's this one guy in their group. He leaves the room every time I come in because he don't like me.
Really?
Yeah, he just leaves the room.
Why? What did you do to him?
I didn't do shit. The other people say he don't like how the way I play because I'm not stuffy.
Because
I play stuffy.
What the fuck is stuffy?
Stealth. He wants to play his way.
Oh.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Go over. You need to go over there. I need you over there.
Yeah, like fuck out here with that.
You need. I have this all. I planned this out today at lunch. You need to be over there.
I was picturing that guy set up. He probably has one wooden chair, a busted ass refrigerator, an old ass computer with maybe a good graphics card, and like he's just sitting there, just him alone. That's it, in this one room. That's his setup, I bet.
My keyboard's still a little sticky from earlier. Hold on a minute. I got 2 keyboards now. Sorry, Freddie. Nice to hear from you. I haven't heard from you in a while. Okay. Everybody who streams from YouTube now, you know that California has a stupid fucking law. And because California has a stupid fucking law, California, everybody in the fucking country has to set their channel. Is it safe for kids or not safe for kids? Like, when did we give a fuck about this shit? A child of 10 years old can get on the internet, go to Pornhub.com, click yes that he's 18, and see an entire world of smut. And YouTube wants us to say whether our videos are made for kids or not. Get the fuck out of here. Why doesn't YouTube just do the whole 18-year-old thing? Like when you go to YouTube channel, and are you 18? Yes, no. And that's it. I don't understand all this shit, all this fucking shit. Come on. So I just say, hey, my channel ain't for kids. Keep it simple. People still complain about YouTube. I'm like, stop complaining about YouTube. It's free fucking storage. I uploaded a 5 gig file to my fishing channel a few weeks ago. 5 gigs. Didn't have to pay shit. They're paying me money. So don't complain about it. If you guys know anything about the cost of hosting large files, it's fucking expensive. So the fact that YouTube's allowing me to post gigs upon gigs upon gigs of files for free and leaving them up there forever so the millions and millions of people across America and Europe and Asia and all over the world can watch my videos on their big 4K TVs, I'm fine with that. I don't have to like a lot of the shit that they do, but I'm not going to complain about it.
It's like everyone's bitching.
Yeah, it's all everybody. Hey, what's the internet? Oh, it's a place where you can bitch.
Social media, fuck them.
Yep, it's on there till you delete it. That's right. Exactly. The real D-White, motherfuckers. Imagine going to a bar and the bar is dark, and you know you go in there and somebody's trying to perform on stage or they're playing music and then you hear this voice. Shut the fuck up. Motherfuckers turn around. Who said that? It's me, the real D-White, motherfucker. That's just what I think when I see that name, man. Oh, it's the real D-White. Oh, shit. Yeah, that fake ass motherfucker, I killed him. Don't be impersonating me. Had to change my name to the real D-White because the Twitter handle was already taken for D-White. Hey, what's up, D-Tate? Long time no see. D-Tate, what do I think when I see that name? I think of Taint. You need a new name, D-Tate. Anyway, what else? The Game Awards. So, we're at that time of the year again where the Game Awards, Game of the Year nominees get posted and everybody loses their shit. Except this year, everybody lost their shit because every game that they think should be Game of the Year wasn't listed. And they're also pissed that Jeff Keighley was sucking Kojima's balls through the whole development of this game, got his face in the game, and Death Stranding has 10 nominees for the Game Awards, more than any other game in the categories or on the show. And people are pissed about that. And also, Kojima's on some committee for the Game Awards. And I'm like...
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Well, no, but here's the thing. And I have to side with the Game Awards people because a lot of these guys that are complaining about this think that Jeff Keighley went in and said, okay, I need Death Stranding in all these categories. They forget that there was a large committee of quote-unquote journalists that pick the nominees.
Like Good Morning America, for fuck's sake.
Good Morning America, Forbes, Kotaku, Giant Bomb. There's a whole committee of journalists that pick those nominees. It's not, Jeff Keighley doesn't just go in a room and write Death Stranding down and take categories. It's a bunch of industry journalists that come up with those nominees. And they ain't got nothing to do. You think now, I want to put this in perspective. If you were a journalist, what's up, Datch? Datch has missed you too. If you're a journalist and you're a good journalist and you can't be bought and you have integrity and you go to the Game Awards thing and you meet Jeff Keighley and they hand you all the fucking nominee papers and you write down the games you think should be in each category and you write down Death Stranding. Or you don't write down you don't write down Death Stranding. And Jeff Keighley pulls you aside and says, can you please put Death Stranding down for Game of the Year? If you don't, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Like, would you do that if Jeff Keighley asked you to do it? Of course you wouldn't. Jeff Keighley has nothing to do with the fact that Kojima's game is in 10 categories. I'm going to explain to all of you, especially the haters, why...
I don't
finish.
hate the game, but did you play this fucking game?
No, but wait, just let me finish. We'll get into that. Why it's in so many categories. I brought this up fucking years ago. I'm going to ask the room right now, without any jokes, what genre is Death Stranding?
Fucking backpack simulator.
I got to take that clip out. That's hilarious. Yes, it's somewhat of a walking simulator, yes. But Kojima has essentially created his own genre. There is nothing like this game on the market. And what do we see every year, year after year? Sports, racing, first-person shooters, third-person shooters, 3D action adventures. Every year. Same shit. Blah, blah, blah. Indie pixel games that are platformers. They're all the fucking same. Sports, racing, 3D action, first-person shooter, third-person shooter. Every year. It's the same motherfucking shit every year. So Kojima comes in and says, here, try this shit. You remember the old Chex commercials with Mikey? I've used this reference before. The kids don't want to eat the Chex. And they say, give it to Mikey. Mikey eats anything. He likes it. Well, if you give somebody something different that they've never experienced before, that's not a shooter or a racing game or a 3D action game or a fucking Sony fucking let's walk really slow so we can see how pretty the graphics are fucking first party game or a fucking third person shooter that we've been seeing all these years or a fucking Assassin's Creed game or another fucking Madden or something. All those fucking games we keep seeing every year. Something completely different. If you give somebody something completely different, something that they wanted something different, and you give it to them and they like it, guess what? They're probably going to pick it as a Game of the Year nominee. For that reason. I thought about this because I have a strong interest in Death Stranding, okay? But I'm not going to get it until it comes out for PC. if it wasn't coming out for PC, I'd already own the game just so I could have, I could talk about it. But
Yeah, make sure you fucking have a portable PC when you go fishing. You could fucking play it.
is it? Well, you don't like the game, Mega Jack?
Amazon Prime comes with it.
You get Amazon. Buy Death Stranding and get a free Amazon. You know why I want the PC version? Because I know somebody's gonna mod the game and make all those packages Amazon boxes, and that shit's just gonna be fucking hilarious. Hilarious. I know they're gonna do it. That's gonna be the first mod that comes out. All those packages are gonna be Amazon boxes with the little arrow on it.
It's like a fucking UPS or FedEx guy on Mars fucking delivering packages.
Yes, there's nothing like that. And everybody loved the Paperboy when that came out in the arcades, right? So why not Death Stranding? Why not do something different? Why not do something that's so fucking different that it pisses half the gamers off and makes the other half fucking get emotional and cry? It's one of those games. And you have to appreciate shit like this because most developers are afraid to go outside the box and do something like Death Stranding. And that's what's so fucking cool about it. I have a serious interest in it. I came really close to buying this game on console just so I can play it. I want to play this game. It looks fucking interesting and fun. No, I don't want to sit through Kojima 20-minute fucking cinematic cutscenes. I can't stand his cutscenes. But the game looks fucking fun. Watching those videos and people got like 200 packages on their back and they spill them all over the place for whatever reason. It's fucking hilarious to me. So, and people... Here's what I don't understand. So yeah, people hating on the Game Awards, it's just like, how does a game, getting a Game of the Year award, how does it negatively impact you? It doesn't. Why get pissed off about it? Why get pissed because your favorite game is not in the Game Awards? One of the many Game Award shows that happen during the year. One of the many outlets that do Game of the Year awards. Just one of the many. Why get so upset? If you think that your game, Sekiro or whatever, should be Game of the Year, and you have a fucking outlet here, you have something, a place where you could post a video or you could tweet or whatever. So why don't you just tweet out your Game of the Year? Why don't you do a YouTube video with your Game of the Year? My Game of the Year is fucking Sekiro. And shut the fuck up. Why do you give a fuck what Jeff Keighley's doing on his show?
Because his voice is fucking annoying.
Jeff Keighley, the Game of the Year awards. Hold on. Okay, I just had to suck off Kojima a little bit there. All right, so on today's show, but I mean, why is everybody getting so pissed? Like, why are you every fucking year? It's the same shit. People get pissed off at Game of the Year nominees, and they say it better not win. Like, what's gonna happen if it wins? Are they gonna take more money out of your paycheck? You know, all these guys getting pissed off at this shit. Like, do video games get you laid? Do they make you money? If you're not making money off video games, you're not getting laid. Like, why do you fucking care? The only guys getting laid off video games are esports dudes. You know they are. But I just don't understand why these average gamers get on social media and bitch about fucking Game of the Year awards. It's something nobody can control, and it's done by committee. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't affect anything. Unlike movies, when a video game gets Game of the Year, it doesn't sell more. When a movie gets a Picture of the Year, they sell more tickets. The actors make more money on their next movie. That's completely different. But video games, no. No. Go ahead, Mega Jack. What were you saying? You there, Mega Jack? Mega Jack.
Yeah, I'm here.
What were you saying? What were you saying? What were you saying, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I thought you had something to say.
No, Pong got me laid back in the day.
Dude, you're on fucking fire tonight. Come here, I have to show you something. Look at this. Do you see that line that goes up and down on the screen? That's like a tennis racket. And that little square block is the ball. Oh my God. Take me in your bedroom right now. K-Cube says, I am mad because no Xbox games were nominated. Nominated for Game of the Year. Well, I mean, I don't think Xbox had anything worthy of Game of the Year this
Gears
year.
5. Gears 5 is crazy.
No, Gears 5 is dope, but is it Game of the Year, a fifth iteration? That's like saying Uncharted 4 should have been Game of the Year. Nah, not really. No. I think Sekiro should definitely be in the running. There's a couple others, but I think Death Stranding should definitely. What was that? Luigi's.
Luigi's Mansion 3 for the Switch is pretty good.
Yeah, I think that Tetris 99 should be in there. No, I'm just joking. I think what was that other one that Death Stranding? I think Death Stranding should definitely be in the running for Game of the Year. Yeah, they're Game of the Year nominees. They're different. They're funky. There's some stuff in there that a lot of people think should have been in there, but it's not your award show. So
that fucking game from Platinum Games for the Switch.
Oh, Astral Chain, right?
I love that game.
Yeah. Dachi says, Tor, next year in gaming is going to be Gamageddon like a motherfucker. Not for me. I'm going to catch you up, Dachis. I will not be buying the new consoles. And I wanted to bring that up with you guys. Oh, wait. Let me just finish this first. While we're on the Game Awards and Death Stranding, let's talk about Death Stranding. Why the fuck is the game getting so much hate? I don't understand that. It's people just love to, like, everybody has an opinion, I get it, but people are like going in about this game. It's just like,
right, it's like shooters and that's it.
Yeah, it's like, if you don't like Death Stranding, don't fucking buy it and shut the fuck up. Stop trying to bring everybody else down that's having a good fucking time.
If they ain't Marvel or shooting, they don't like it.
Yeah, it's not worth
This
it.
is what it feels like it, though.
It's just, I don't fucking get it. It's just, leave it alone. If somebody's having fun, leave them alone. It's like people who are anti-gay. Look, if guys want to fuck each other up the ass and they're having a good time, leave them alone. Let them have a good time. Don't sit there and bitch about it. Like, people, like, what do you, like, so what? If that's what makes them happy, then let them be happy. If you see somebody that's happy, that should bring joy to your heart. Oh, look at that. It's so great seeing somebody that's happy. When you see dogs running around, jumping and chasing balls and shit, you love to see that. It's like, oh, look at the dogs. They're happy. It's the same for all living things, even humans. Sorry says most of the hate comes from Xbox. I'm sorry. I've seen a lot of this hate coming from PlayStation dudes. But does it really matter, sorries, who it's coming from? It doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter. So, I don't understand why it's getting hate. I posed the question, would Death Stranding, how would you feel, like, for the people who actually like Death Stranding, how would you feel if Death Stranding was an Xbox exclusive? And do you think the game would get more hate if it was an Xbox exclusive? Well, of course, because all Xbox exclusive gets a ton of hate. But I think the big thing is that Kojima's behind it. I personally think Kojima is one of the best developers out there. I love the things that he does. His attention to detail is unmatched. And I'm not even a big fan of the Metal Gear Solid series, but I've played enough of his shit to say, God damn, this guy he really thinks about everything. So he's fucking, that's why I want to play Death Stranding. So, he's one of the best out there. And he's doing whatever the fuck he wants. And he doesn't have a big corporation saying, you need to do this, it needs to be released during this time period. He hooked up with Sony to publish it, and Sony gave him free reign to do whatever the fuck he wanted to do, and that's exactly what he did. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to people who haven't played the fucking baby and all that shit, and the piston and the ghost and the gorilla footprints, but whatever. That's what makes it so cool. So
just play it, man. Then get back to it. Cool
I will. I'm probably gonna stream it. I'll probably stream the game.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
So we got new consoles coming out next year. We were briefly talking about this in the beginning. How many people in here are excited about the new consoles? Just type a 1 in the chat. It could be in either Discord or YouTube. Grim's excited. Who else we got? Haven't seen Grim in a while. Nobody else is excited. Nobody else is excited about the new consoles. Really? Really? Nobody else except Grim? Are you kidding me? Oh, Dodges. Okay. How long? What, you guys don't know where the 1 button is on your keyboard?
2.
So we got Dodges, and we got Grim. Mega Jack's probably not excited for the same reason I'm not excited. I'm going to ask, that's the why question is going to be next. So, Kai Godson says, not really got a PC. Dachi says, I want to see the new games. K-Cube says, playing COD, I will wait. Well, here's the thing. There's two levels of excitement for the new consoles. There's the people that are excited about the new consoles because they're excited about technology and graphics and all this stuff. And there's new people that are just excited for some new games. Like, is Microsoft actually going to come out with some good new IPs next generation? Are they finally going to do it? Or are they probably going to bring it back to the glory days? You know, and what other new games is going to come out? People are excited about new games. We're gamers, so we're always going to be excited about new games. But the guys, and I hate to piss on your parade, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be fully transparent, tell you the honest truth. I've done for many years, tried to educate you guys on technology and the way things go. If you think that the Xbox Scarlet and the PS5, you think you're going to get those consoles and you're going to see something amazing in graphics, and they got you thinking about ray tracing, all this. If you think you're going to see something so mind-blowing it makes you forget about this generation, you're going to be disappointed. Okay? So,
Yep.
back when the Xbox 360 and PS3 were out, those consoles, while they were great for their time and they did make leaps and bounds from the previous generation, going from 360 PS3 to Xbox One PS4 was a huge jump. Okay, huge jump. The jump from PS4 Xbox One to Scarlet PS5 is not going to be a huge jump. You're going to see new games and new experiences, and it's going to make you think that you're seeing new graphics, but you're not. You're seeing new games and new experiences. But as soon as you see like the new Call of Duty or another sequel or whatever, you're going to be excited about that, but they won't look much better than last generation because we're starting to get to that period of time in console technology with diminished returns, you know? So there's only so much they can do. So they can add a ton of RAM and new video cards, new CPUs and all this stuff. Yeah, so maybe we can finally get 1080p 60 in every game. Maybe the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro was a sign of what's to come. But you're not going to see huge leaps and bounds in graphics. You are now where PC dudes have been for years. Yeah, we stick a new video card in our machine, add some more memory. We're not really going to see much difference. You know, we're going to see higher frame rates. You'll see higher frame rates. You might see sharper things. You might see a couple more leaves blowing in the wind, you know. But don't set yourself up to put these consoles in your living room and see just like a huge jump in graphics. You're not going to see it. Go ahead, Mega Jack. What were you saying? Mega Jack's on delay tonight, guys.
Yeah.
and the funny thing is, I'm seeing some of the comments in there. All the guys who play on PC know exactly what I'm talking about, and that's why I'm not getting the new consoles.
How's your Red Dead experience?
The Red Dead fucked me up, dude. Because I thought, look at my shit's going 60. Fuck all y'all. Because I put everything on Ultra, but it didn't save my settings. I don't know if there was an update. It set me back to whatever the base settings were. So when I did my fucking my game performance test, my benchmark, I was hitting 60 frames per second. I was like, yeah, motherfuckers. And then I went in and looked at the graphics, and I'm like, oh, this shit ain't even on Ultra, motherfucker. So I put everything on Ultra, and that shit dropped to 30 frames per second instantly. It was like, oh, shit.
That game's tough.
But even at 30 frames per second.
Ultra high, certain things high, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
It still looks amazing,
It's fucking gorgeous. You know what? 30 frames per second with Ultra doesn't even bother me. It still looks gorgeous.
That's crazy.
Kai Godson says, I want more destruction physics, which you will get. Better AI. Dachi says, my plan for the upcoming gen is to hold off until buying a new console until close to the end. PC gaming is a viable option to allow you to not need a console for a while. I'm going to say that one more time and put more emphasis on it. PC gaming is a viable option to allow you to not need a console for a while. Couldn't have said it better myself. It's true.
That's true.
Now, I'm going to put this out here. PC gaming is not for everybody. It is not for everybody. If you're not a PC gamer, if you're worried about doing updates, and then you don't understand, it's not for you. Get a console, plug it in, and play. But us PC guys, we want the best experience. And sometimes to get the best experience, we have to suffer a little. We got to suffer through driver updates. Windows updates.
We fucking install bad.
Yep. Driver updates. We got to deal with this shit. But you know what? In the end, we get the better experience.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen some of those screenshots of Red Dead on the PC? It's fucking amazing. The leather looks like leather. The hair looks like hair. The snozberries taste like snozberries. It's fucking amazing.
Even the horses has fucking balls.
Yeah.
Look at this thing.
Oh, God. Sorry says, I think next gen will mostly be about 60 plus frame rates and ray tracing. Advanced IA physics simulation because of the ride. Nope. I think you're wrong. Here's another disappointment. I'm gonna set you all up. Remember that I told you this first. Microsoft and Sony are going to focus once again on 4K gaming next gen. They're going to try to get every game running 4K, and that'll mean a game will come out 4K, and it's not going to be 60 frames a second, or it'll have a variable frame rate because they're not going to be powerful enough to do 4K 60 unless they chop down a whole mess of other shit.
Or unless it's an indie game.
Yeah, or if it's a fucking indie game with pixels and it's like 300 frames per second.
Yeah.
If I was going to buy these consoles next year, all I would want from Microsoft and Sony is for every motherfucking game to be 1080p 60 with a really, really, really good 4K upscaler. That's all I need.
You took the words out of my mouth, man.
Yeah.
I wanted 1440p, 60 frames. That's it.
Yep, and give me a nice upscaler so it'll fill my 4K screen or whatever, and I'm happy. And that's all I want. I don't want fucking 4K 60. I don't even worry about 4K on my PC. You guys know I run a 2K machine. I don't need that shit. We don't need that in gaming. Give us fucking 1080p 60 for every single fucking game that's released this generation. Stop fucking around with this 4K bullshit. Nobody gives a shit about that. Nobody. You take the average fucking gamer with a 4K TV and you throw a 1080p game in there and you fucking upscale that shit in his 4K, he ain't going to be able to tell the difference. And if they tell you they can tell the difference, they're full of shit. Because in order for you to tell the difference, you'd have to have another screen that's running a native 4K image. And you'd have to pause the screen to even notice the difference. So I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Yeah, it's so subtle.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Dachi says, with Game Pass on PC, and we all know Sony will support the PS4 for years to come. Excuse me. For years, you will be good to go. Also, I got to grind through this damn backlog. You and me both. Now, Grim disagrees a little. Grim says, JRPGs, man, JRPGs, man, that's it. Not all hit Steam, but all hit PlayStation. Tor, mind if I unmute and say something? Yes, you may unmute and say something, Grim.
All right, what's up, Tor? It's been a while.
You don't sound like Grim from Grim and Mandy.
No. Oh, dude, you probably don't even remember me. I talked to you during E3 twice.
I know who you are.
And I've listened to every one of your podcasts.
Dude, I know who you are. I'm just messing with you.
I agree with you on almost everything, but I'll give you a good example. For someone like me who loves JRPGs,
yes,
Trails of Cold Steel just came out last month. I don't even have a clue when that's hitting PC yet. So for someone like me, getting a PS5 is the step for that because I know most of those games are going to hit.
Yes.
Much quicker than they're going to hit on Steam.
If you are a JRPG gamer, get yourself a PS5 and keep it moving. Yes, definitely.
And not just that, but like Japanese games in general, a good chunk still don't hit Steam, or at least as fast as you want them to.
You're on Steam, so you know what comes. Steam has a fuck ton of Japanese games that aren't even on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag. It's like a 50-50.
Now,
thing.
which Trails of Cold Steel did you get?
I just got 3. I have all of them.
Okay, because they do
That's
have
a
all
kind
of
of a
them.
nut.
They do have them all on Steam.
They have 2. The third one hasn't come out yet, and I don't have a release date on it.
Am I reading this wrong?
Yeah, I just looked it up. They have
Trails,
a bunch of
Legend of Heroes, Trails. Oh, they're different versions.
Yeah, they're different versions and stuff. They don't have the third one yet.
Yeah,
which is
Rikuson's been
depressing.
playing this shit. Oh, there must be titties in this game because you got to put your age in.
Dude, he's got like 100 hours in like chapter 2.
Yeah, I'm worried about him. He's gonna.
Like a Terminator with those games.
He's gonna fade away.
But those games they are great. If you had the time, I know you don't anymore.
Yeah.
But if you had the time, you would love.
Holy
those
shit,
games.
Atticus is in here. Atticus. Yeah, but so yeah, I'm not trying to be a downer. I like know what you like to do, know what you like to play. Obviously, like Grim, if you're into Japanese RPGs, get a PS5 day one. But Grim understands that he's not going to see a huge jump in graphics, especially with
No.
Japanese RPG. In fact, the only company that's really doing anything graphically with Japanese RPGs is Square. Square is cutting edge when it comes to graphics with Japanese role-playing games. And all those other small companies, they're not following suit. I mean, the games still look good, but they're not like going where Square is going. So you're not going to really see a lot of that stuff. So I just don't want people to be disappointed. I don't want to get on Twitter the night these systems drop. This doesn't look like next gen, man. This looks like a PS4 game. I don't get it. I spent $500 for this shit. How many?
That's all I had to say. So I'm gonna mute up again.
Okay. How many people are okay with the $499 price point? Just type a 1 if you're okay with it, a 2 if you think it should be $399. Here's how we separate the men from the boys, Freddie. I see a 1, so Renee's cool with it. K-Cube does not want to spend $499 on a fucking console. Kal-El's good. Ooh, Tino Black doesn't want to pay that much. Ooh, it's like kind of split down the up. Sorry's is cool with $500. Now, how come you motherfuckers didn't buy an Xbox with Kinect? Oh, shit.
Not the time.
How come you didn't get a PS3 for $500, motherfuckers? If I was going to buy consoles next gen, I wouldn't mind paying the $500. But I'm not doing that. I know most of the stuff that I am going to want to play will be on PC in some form. And then, of course, you have Game Pass. So next gen is going to be pretty funny. I will be sitting back with popcorn, watching all the news, looking at all the lines coming out the stores, watching the fanboys go at it about who has more frames and this and that, and Xbox has no games, and it'll be the same shit. But I'm really looking for the underdog, the super underdog now. Microsoft is now a super underdog. They've powered up to bring it. I want Microsoft to bring it. The next gen. I want to see what they do. I want them to get some of those cool Japanese games. I want them to get some exclusives. I want their first parties to do some cool shit. I want them to pose a challenge to Sony. So those are the things that interest me, and I'll sit back and watch them and enjoy them. But yeah, I'm not paying money for that. And speaking of new consoles, how many people got the Stadia? Anybody? You can play Red Dead Redemption 2 on it. In like 739p. Did you get it, Freddie?
Oh, no.
Why not? This is fucking Google, man. They do everything right.
Yeah. It's funny because I was watching reviews, and you see regular people doing it, reviews, and they say it's shit and all this stuff, but then you see people, they're getting paid by Google, and like, this is great.
Yeah, where's my check, motherfuckers?
Yeah, the fuck out of here.
You couldn't pay me enough. If Google contacted me by phone, said, "Hey, Torrance, my name is Mark Stanberg. I'm with Google, and we want to send you a Stadia and have you do a review on it, and we'll pay you $10,000, but it has to be a good review." I'll be like,
Sure.
okay, send me the money. I'll do a good review. So I'll do a review bashing the fuck out of it, but it'll be a really good review. No, fuck that shit. So nobody got the Stadia. There's got to be one person in here that got it. Lost Odyssey 2 would be fucking dope. Zandrius, I did get an Xbox with Kinect. If you bought an Xbox day one, you had to get it with Kinect.
Yeah, day one edition.
I bet you there's somebody here that has Stadia, but they don't want to say that they got it because they're afraid that we'll, make jokes about them and stuff.
You think they will do that with their new games, with the new console day one edition?
Xbox will do day one edition, yes. I still have my day one edition controller. Still got it, motherfuckers. And guess what it's plugged into? My PC. It is now my PC controller. And I got a custom, look at how dusty and shit that is. Day one, wait, let me wipe that off. Day one, 2013. There it is. Don't want to lose this baby. And then I made a custom controller for my Xbox. I think I showed you guys this. It has my game tag on it. Verselios. Yep. I'm dope. There you go. So, let's see what else I got. Google Stadia. So, yeah, there's got to be one person that's got Google Stadia. There's got to be. Atticus says, I had Project Stream. What the fuck was that? Xandra said, I had an X Day one too, but I ain't getting the next gen right away. Oh, so Atticus is the one who has Stadia. Everybody start making jokes about him. He says, I had Stadia in beta. No. It was free. It's now a coaster in my living room. How was the beta? Did it suck? Here's the thing. I guess if you do maximum stream on that thing, you're going to be using like 7 gigs of data a month or some shit. So you're going to be, if you got a company that's data capped, you're going to be capping your data.
I heard it's like 20 gigs or something, right?
It's something insane, but I guess if you're on Google Fiber, you don't have to worry about it.
It's like 20 gigs an hour or something crazy.
How was it, Atticus? Project Stream worked well, but I'm not paying for I'm not paying for On Live. I had On Live for a while. I can't remember how I got it. I think they gave it to me for free. I went to CES and they gave me the whole On Live kit for free, and I actually tried it out. It was interesting, but not work. How you get a press account, man? You ain't in the press, motherfucker. Who are you, Atticus? Who are you?
He's a big shot.
Yeah, man. He's probably got more video cards than you, Freddie.
Got 6 down.
This is episode 397. There's 3 episodes left after this. Holy shit. It is coming to an end.
Are you going to cry?
I don't know. I don't know. I usually cry at the end of Color Purple. I cried at the end of King Kong 1978, I think it was.
What was the last one you cried on?
I cried today on Twitter when they gave that kid glasses so he could see color. I got teary-eyed over that. I'm a very emotional person.
Oh, those things. Sad.
No, I'm not an emotional person, but I have emotions. I am a human. Yeah. Sorry says one bought a launch PS3 tour, but after Sony announced the discontinuation of the 60 to 20 gig models, and they dropped the price to 100. I got an 80 gig for $399. So when the 80 gigs were $499, I found one. No, I was actually less than that. I found it on Craigslist. Somebody got rid of it really fast. My 80 gig cost me $380 cash. Got it on Craigslist. No taxes. Renee says, best RPG game I ever played. K-Cube says, with my data cap, hell no, 7 gig per hour for 4K. No thanks. Tor, what do you think about Jedi Fallen Order? I have no idea. I haven't played it. And I don't really care. But I've been totally gaga over The Mandalorian on Disney.
Oh my god, man.
The Mandalorian is straight up classic Star Wars. Straight up. So people started sending me stuff. I started doing some research. So I guess Jon Favreau wrote this whole series. Okay? And you all know who Jon Favreau is. He's a super geek. Come to find out, he worked with Lucas on this. Yeah, so I'm like, because I'm watching The Mandalorian, I'm like, this is so classic Star Wars. This is fucking perfect. I've been waiting for this. And then find out, yeah, he worked with Lucas on it, I guess on the down low. I guess Lucas gave him all the lore he needed about the Mandalorians and went over the script with him or whatever. Fucking dope, man. And it's like watching a Star Wars movie 40 minutes at a time. It's fucking dope. I have not seen the latest episode. I guess they come out on Friday.
Yeah.
Grimm's like, Warzone episode 398.1, 398.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I haven't seen episode 3 yet, but I can't wait to see it. It's just so exciting. Tor, have you bought Ricky Borg figure? No, I have not bought the Ricky Borg figure, but I think it's fucking hilarious. That dude cracks me up, especially when he does the girl's voice and the girl's face. It is fucking hilarious. Him and who's the other guy? Crip Daddy. There's some funny motherfucking dudes. What's your opinion of Breakpoint? Ghost Recon. I haven't played Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I've heard good and bad things about it. I did like the previous game, Wildlands, or I think it's called. I'm having a ball with that. When I'm done with that, I will eventually get Breakpoint. I'll probably get it on next year's Steam summer sale for $2 or something like that. And I'll let you know. I gave up my gamer's card. Y'all can have it. I am now a casual. I'm a casual gamer. I got goals before the end of the year. I want to finish God of War. I want to finish Watch Dogs 2. And there was something else I want to finish before the year's over. And then when all those are done, I'm going back to Sekiro beginning of next year to beat that. So, and I will be recording all my boss fights so you guys can watch them, but I won't be streaming it. Does anybody have... So, you don't want to miss... I don't know what day the final episode is going to be, but you want to be here for the final episode. Okay? Because I'll be giving back to the community that day.
Well, what episode is this? 399?
397. This is 397, so this is 398, 399, and then 400 after this. 400, you don't want to miss it. I will be giving stuff away.
Is it before the New Year?
Nah, probably not, no.
Are you going to give away your fishing equipment?
Fuck no, bitch. In fact, I got a big order and placing on Black Friday.
Are you going to do a video that... You already did, right?
Yeah, no, I do. I do a video every year for my Black Friday haul.
No, but you ever did your little trophy room?
Yeah. That's where I do all my videos. Yep.
That's cool, though. I like that.
If you want some big laughs, I sent Tony a box, and he unboxed it on the throwdown. So if you want to see some funny stuff, and if you want to know what the picture was that was in the book, it was. I found a picture of a supersized, big, beautiful woman that was naked and printed it out and folded it and put it in the book. Because I knew it was going to open it on the air. Hilarious, huh? Are you getting any
Mr.
game?
Davis.
Yes.
Do you do a lobster trap or crab fishing?
They do a lot of that here in Massachusetts, but I don't do it. I have an interest in doing it, though. I would love to set lobster traps and do lobster.
You should try it. It's fucking amazing.
Yep. Man Bear Pig 006 Master. Why is the show ending, though? I remember the Bitbag days. Well, you got a lot to catch up on, Man Bear Pig. Oh, my God, it's Hip Hop Gamer. Where are you?
Really?
Hip Hop Gamer's here. Where is he? Why didn't I see his... It says he's posting from YouTube, but I don't see him in here. I see him in the other chat. I wonder if I missed anybody else. Are you still here, Hip Hop Gamer? Oh, there he is. Hip Hop, you got to get it in the Discord. I got to ask you a question. So one of the people that's pissed off about the Game Awards is Hip Hop Gamer. Come on, get in here, man. I got to ask you. Hip Hop Gamer says, had to stop by and say, what's up? I love you, bro. The legend, the GOAT, Torrance Davis. Jamal says, are you getting any games on Black Friday? Nope. Black Friday is all about fishing stuff. And he says, also, Tamika, Red Infamy, Moultrie, the incredible, beautiful queens in the building. My baby said to tell you hi. Tell her I said, what's up? I want to know why you're so mad at the Game Awards Game of the Year nominees, hip hop. Do you need a link to get in here? I'll send it to you on Twitter. Hold on a second. Holy shit!
You should ask him, is he still playing games on the Big Easy?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh shit! It's a Marantz. That's yours, Freddie? Freddie?
Yeah, it's a receiver.
Yeah, that's yours?
Yeah.
Are you fucking out of your mind? That's $1,500.
Oh, I know. I didn't spend $1,500 on that.
How much did you pay for it?
1,000.
Okay.
Well, it's $500. You see.
Holy
No, actually,
shit.
I got it for I think it was like 8 something. Like it was a while ago. It's old.
Wow, dude.
It's a 13. That was when Atmos was, flushing out.
Oh, Atticus wanted to, well, yeah, I'm buying fishing gear on Black Friday. Look, I go on Tackle Warehouse during the year and I create a huge favorite list, and then I go through that favorite list and click add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, and I buy it all. And I do an unboxing. People love that shit. Let's see here. Gotta find the link for Hip Hop Gamer.
Still gotta come over, Torrance.
Here it is. I know, everybody wants me. I'm gonna do a world tour. Canada, Philadelphia. Me and Freddie can eat pizza with Kool-Aid on it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Y'all don't understand that pizza with Kool-Aid thing. That's an inside joke with me and Freddie, and it was fucking hilarious. Pissed our pants that day. I remember we were up in the hotel room. We laughed for what, a good 10 minutes straight?
It looked like you was about to throw the pizza. Like, motherfucker. You didn't have to buy me another slice.
All right, Hip Hop. I sent you the link on Twitter. Get in here. I have questions. Migs, first time viewer. Hope all is well, King. Hey, what's up, Migs? Is that Migs like the plane? Mig? Let's see how long it takes Hip Hop to get in. He's been in here before. I mean, oh, he's right there. He's fucking already in Discord. How can I drag him over? I'll send him a link. Let me see here. Warzone voice. Create invite. Hip Hop Gamer. How is he not a friend when I see him online?
He said link on
This
Twitter.
is stupid. It's Hip Hop Gamer. He's right there. Add friend. Oh, there he is. He's in. Now you have to unmute your microphone, Hip Hop. Maybe I can unmute it for you. No, I can't. You have to do it yourself. What? Atticus says, doesn't Hip Hop Gamer work at a radio station? Oh my fucking God, hilarious. Oh, Atticus. Okay, there he is, back in. Hip Hop, just right click on your name and click unmute. Or if you look at the bottom, there's the button right there, the microphone. Just click it and it'll unmute. Any other time in videos and shit, your mouths are running, man. What's the problem? How many years have we been doing this, guys? How many years have I been tech support for Hip Hop Gamer on these shows? He keeps leaving the room. Come on, man. Just go into Discord. What am I going to do? What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? Maybe I can call him. Hello? Are you there? Anyway, well, clearly, hip hop still has a technology problem. Grim says, also, hip hop's still the only podcaster I know who was getting some during a show. Oh. Hip Hop Gamer Power Hour. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah, I could call him and put him on speaker. I sent you the link on Twitter, man. Let me call him on the phone. Jesus Christ. Let's see. I think I have him down as Gerard. Yep, there he is. That's a good idea. Call him and put him on speaker. This is going to be hilarious. Hello, Hip Hop Gamer? Do you not know how to unmute a microphone?
No, guy, it was a Discord acting up. Like when I loaded it up, it was acting stupid, so I had to cut it off. But then I just loaded it back up again. Now it's acting right. So I'm about to accept your friend request right now, and then we live from there.
All right, I'm going to invite you to the room. Hold on.
I bet.
Did you accept my friend request?
I'm about to accept it right now. Wait, I'm trying to get back to the...
You don't know how to do it?
I'm trying to get back.
You know we've been having these problems for years, Hip Hop. For years.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Did you get my invite?
Oh, yeah, I got it. I'm about to accept it right now. Just accepted it.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to pop in. Is that you in the background, or is that a kid?
Yeah, that's my son, Marcus.
Oh, I thought that was you, man. Hey, Hip Hop, what happened to your voice? How you doing?
That's my nephew right here.
Are you taller than your dad yet?
Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing. Hey, all right, Hip Hop, come on in.
All right, cool. All right, great.
Bye. All right, so he got the invite. He's coming in. So we'll give him a second. Let's see if he got it this time. He's still on Discord. I don't understand. Still hasn't accepted my friend request. If y'all want to know why Hip Hop started doing Warzone, this is why he couldn't figure out how to get back in. I am in Discord, the Mad Gamer. But remember, I'm in the Discord as... Oh, I'm not in the Warzone voice. I'm sorry. Yeah, I stepped out. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent him an invite, and he's got the link. So let's see if he gets back in here again. He's killing me. You're killing me, Hip Hop. Oh, Lord. What are we going to do with this cat? What are we going to do? You stopped the flow of the show. I just wanted to ask him some questions.
Hey, Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mega Jack.
Does he still have his YouTube channel or his podcast type of thing?
Yeah, he does. He just did a video on the Game Award. There he is. Okay. All right, finally. You're in.
Yo, what's up? You can hear me? You hear me? We good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, baby. What's going on, my dude, Taurus? I love you, bro.
How you been?
You know what I'm saying? What? I've been blessed, man. I'm doing so much stuff, man. I have like a laundry list I can share with you, man. But I don't want to, take up too much time. I know you got your, your show and everything going on. But I love you, bro. Everybody that's in the chat and everybody right here, much love to y'all too. Yo, it's been crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So many things, man, for real. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk, bro.
You're always so New York. It's overwhelming. No, I'm saying all day Brooklyn, motherfucker. Like I just don't get. I just can't. You're just too New York for me. Okay, so
shout out to Ruben in the building. I see you, Ruben, out in Arizona. Much love, dog.
Here's the question. Oh, hey Migs, Bitcoin tanked. Is it back up? Hold on a second. I didn't know Migs was a trader.
It goes up and down a lot.
Wait a minute. No, it tanked over the last few days. Oh, it's going back up. Slowly. Got some Bitcoin. Got some Bitcoin to trade and pay attention to. Hope to have you live on my podcast someday. Okay, Mix, hit me up. So here's a question. I saw a video preview of you stating that you were upset at the Game Awards Game of the Year nominees.
Yeah.
Please tell us what.
Man,
Please.
ridiculous.
Why are you so upset about it?
Because yo, son, you know what it's like? It's like if KRS-One came out with an album full of nothing but auto-tune talking about Poppy Molly, that would be blasphemy to hip-hop. That list is blasphemy to gaming and beyond, bro. Ain't no way in the world. So let's go through everything, right? On that list, you got Control.
Mm-hmm.
You got The Outer Worlds. You have Death Stranding. You have Smash Brothers Ultimate. You have it was 2 more. You have Resident Evil 2 Remake and Sekiro, right?
Sekiro? When did Sekiro?
Yeah, Sekiro's on it.
Oh, Sekiro. Got it. Okay,
yeah,
got
Sekiro.
you.
Yeah, that's on it, right? Shut up. I already know. Let's go. So Control, right?
Yeah.
I play Control. If anybody in this chat play Control, you know good and well this is nowhere near Game of the Year caliber at all, not even a piece of it. Is it a good game? Yes, it's a decent, mediocre game. I tell you what, if you remember the first Watch Dogs that came out, right?
Yeah.
You had Aiden Pierce as your lead character. Aiden Pierce was a boring character. The game was dope, but the driving needed work. You understand?
The
what I'm
story
saying?
was boring.
But it was something there. But that was because the main character really wasn't that interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So the point is, you play Control and you beat that game. I beat that game. That the lead character is not that interesting at all, and I understand what they tried to do to make it like a psychological thriller and everything. But there's so many areas that they missed up on it that it became more filler as opposed to fun. This game is nowhere near the caliber of other games that came out in the market this
Right,
year.
like Quantum Break.
No. Quantum Break ain't come out this year. Are you trying to play?
Okay, go ahead.
Like I guess like Devil May Cry 5 game alone smashes all the titles up there. The Devil May Cry 5.
But do you understand
not
how
even
they
close.
choose the nominees?
Yes. I mean, this ain't nothing new.
Yeah, it's
I
a
know how
whole
they go
committee
about it,
of quote unquote
yeah, it's
journalists.
And what I'm trying to tell you is there's certain things like there's things that you can agree on and disagree on, or agree to disagree on, and then there's things that you know something's got to be up, something is suspect. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for example, certain games that release in the industry period, whether it's the new Spider-Man that just came out, God of War, Uncharted, or Borderlands 3 or whatever. There's certain games in the industry that when these games come out and people play them, there's a general understanding of the greatness of these games, like collectively. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's believable that they can get Game of the Year, or if they didn't get the nod, it's like,
Wait,
hey,
so you're saying that because a lot of people agree that the game is dope, it should get Game of the Year?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when you look at the game industry period and you're looking at quality in games and what makes a Game of the Year and stuff like that, there's a general understanding amongst hardcore gamers and just people that's not even hardcore gamers that can just see something and experience something and be like, you know what, I may not be a gamer, but I understand why this is huge, or I'm a hardcore gamer and this is why this is amazing. It's just a constant understanding of what's great and what's not. And I give you an example, right? If you look at a game like God of War that came out and the scores that it had, it was one of those games that was undeniable. It was kind of hard to hate on, because you got people that just want to hate on stuff just for the sake of hating on stuff. But even certain people couldn't even hate on that game. You could be the hardest Xbox fanboy and still couldn't hate on that particular game if you experienced it, because there's certain things that's undeniable. Well, ain't no way in the world you're gonna tell me Control belongs up there.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think that maybe Jeff Keighley influenced people to vote on Death Stranding and Control and those games?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
But doesn't that have something to do with integrity? Do you honestly think that Giant Bomb showed up? But you know Giant Bomb as well as I do. They're the realest fucking journalists in the industry, as far as I'm concerned. They're like real gamers, and they have good integrity. Do you think that
like
if
yeah,
Jeff
like
Keighley
Gorilla's
went
next to me,
to
like Gorilla's next to me.
yeah, like if
You know,
he went to
Gorilla's
Jeff
next to me.
Gershman, if he went to Jeff Gershman and said, "Can you please nominate Death Stranding Game of the Year?" You think Jeff Gershman would do that?
No, I don't.
No, of course not. So,
not.
but what if the committee of people that were voting on those nominees actually liked those games more than the other shit that came out?
Maybe Amazon too.
So based on what you said, do you what did Jeff? What?
I triggered him. He's been triggered.
Oh.
What the fuck happened?
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, there you go. There you go. Go ahead.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because you got excited. I triggered you. Can you hear me?
I don't get it. I don't get
Never
it.
mind. It's a joke. Go ahead. But go ahead.
Okay. All right. Cool. So there with Jeff Gershman. Do you have on record what he said about?
Oh no, I have no idea. But
okay.
I know Jeff Gershman's a straight up guy, and I know nobody can influence his vote. And he's just one person. He may have voted for Sekiro, but the majority of everybody else.
Like I'm be honest with you, every game that's like to me personally, the games that's on there, if there's anything that I feel could stay on there, would be Resident Evil 2 remake. Like that.
Wait,
okay,
what about Death Stranding?
I don't think Death Stranding should be up there.
Have you played it? I'm sure you played it, right?
Of course I played it. I ain't finished yet.
What did you think?
But
does it have cheat codes? I want to be able to carry 1,000 packages. Go ahead.
Actually, I can. I do got cheat codes for it.
Oh Jesus.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is with Death Stranding. I love how Kojima does like his games in terms of not being the norm. You know what I'm saying? Doing things different.
Yes.
Stuff like that. I love that. But just because you do something different still doesn't guarantee you Game of the Year nominee status. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order kills every single game on that list. Period. Easily. Not even a discussion.
But that's according to your opinion.
You know what I'm saying? So let's break it. We could break that down easily. I could prove everything I'm saying. Now, whether you agree with me or not, that's fine, because it is at the end of the day all up to opinion.
Yes.
But this point I'm trying to make is, if you look at Death Stranding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and this is just me personally, the story so far, I'm enjoying that. I love that. The gameplay, I understand like his role, being a porter, so the gameplay makes sense because I understand his role within the story and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's not, to me, not a fun game, like to actually play and enjoy, because a lot of times it feels more like a chore as opposed to just enjoying the game. The most enjoyable part about the game is just learning more about the story. And when it's time for the actual gameplay, to me, it's like, all right, cool, let me just get through this part so I can learn more about the story.
Let me ask you this.
That's the way I feel about it. So to me, when I play that game, as opposed to when I play Gears of War 5, or when I play Devil May Cry 5, or when I played what's the name of this year? What's the other joint that came out this year? Or the Division 2. Just the content alone that came out with the Division 2 day and date is something of like that was like magnificent, son.
Right. But let me ask you a question.
Hold on.
Well, no, this is important.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Let's say Jeff Keighley invited you to be on the committee, and he invited you out, and you voted for, what was your game of the year? Jedi?
If I was that's one of them I would put on that list. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Gears of War 5, Devil May Cry 5.
Okay, so you put those games up there, and you don't see Jedi Fallen Order in the Game of the Year list. What do you do? Do you go to everybody in the room? Do you go to all the journalists in the room and say you all are stupid? What do you do?
No. I wouldn't say you stupid because of your opinion. No, I'm the kind of person where if I see something that's blatantly out of place in my opinion, then I want to question it to see how you came to that conclusion. The reason why is because and you know how this is in the industry. A lot of people aren't consistent with what they say. For example, like you have some people that will take off points for a game because of so much loading, but then give Metal Gear Solid 4 a perfect 10 when that has the most loading in every game ever released in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I like to keep people honest, because most people a lot of times is full of BS. And the reason why they full of BS because they're not independent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, they don't do things on their own.
But do you know? But of the people that voted,
it's easy to control their mouth voice.
But of the people that voted, do you have any proof that that's what happened though?
I'm just
Maybe.
speaking from no. I'm not calling out nobody because I don't know who was on the actual committee. I don't know who
Oh, you know
was
you
the
could see who's on the
individual
committee,
people.
right? You know how
No,
you
I
can
know,
find
but
out?
I know, but I didn't. What I'm all I'm saying is that I saw titles and I just gave my opinion on what I thought of it and gave my opinion on what I felt should be there. That's
Right.
all I did. I didn't do anything else. I didn't call nobody out, whatever. All I said was that this list right here is bogus. Like there ain't no way in the world anybody that has played a lot of the main games that came out this year, your end result is gonna be like control. Control look like the Golden State Warriors this year, broken and injured. Get out of here, and that's gonna be a game like that. No, come on, B, get out of here, son.
Oh
You
shit.
bugging out here, B. Come on, son. Don't even try to play me with that. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so I'm just gonna, just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna go through this voting, the people who actually pick these titles. Now, you do realize that it's not just people from the United States; it's worldwide. So people
I
from
know. Nah, I get it.
Argentina, Australia,
Yeah, nah,
China.
I know. I get it. I get
So
it. I
they
just didn't
all
take the time
came
to
up
look
with
at the
these
names.
with these Game of the Year nominees.
Excuse me.
So for
All right.
I'll just stick for the U.S. for now.
All right, cool. And as you
And
say
the, and
don't
the
write it
UK.
down because I may have to get at somebody.
Okay, so
Okay.
Eurogamer, Star Daily, Edge, Game
Whoa,
Reactor.
whoa. Hold up. You said Eurogamer?
Yep.
Who? Who at Eurogamer?
I don't know. They just showed the site, so you can call them and find out.
See that alone right there is suspect because now like a lot of times like even when I would like call out somebody's review at IGN or GameSpot or wherever, I'm not calling out the site. I'm calling out that person.
But how do you
The
call
same
out a
system-
person who voted on their favorite game of the year? Like, how do you come at them? Like,
How? Okay,
Yeah.
easy. I can tell you how.
Yeah.
So my thing is, here's the way it starts, right? Torrance, let's say your game of the year was Sekiro. Let's say that was your
Yeah.
game of the year. That's what you love, right? Let's just hypothetically say that's it. So I would be like, so you feel that this game is better than this, and that?
Yeah.
Like why? Like why? I would just see the way I come at people, I pick their brain to see why they came up with what they came up with, to see
Yeah.
if it's consistent with what they're saying. The reason why is because a lot of times people would say what they're either told to say because they work for a certain company, so they gotta fall in line. And then you got some people that say whatever they want because this is how
I
they
gotta
feel, they can
disagree
back it
with
up.
you there. I gotta disagree with you. I don't really think
How
this
can
is
you how can you disagree? How can you disagree when it's been proven?
who at what site tells people what to say in their reviews.
You said who at what?
Yeah, like would Stephen Totillo tell his editors what they should write in their reviews?
No. I'm not saying I'm not saying they should say that they're telling them what to say or what to write. What I will say is that people would say, make sure this is a good review. For example, the same thing that we was talking about earlier with Jeff Gersman being a stand-up guy. He was told to do something, he didn't follow orders, and that's
Right.
all right.
Yeah.
So don't sit up here and try to make it seem like that don't happen.
Right, but that's my point. I brought him up. He was the example I used. Jeff Gersman's going to vote on whatever he believes should be the game of the year. But just like everybody else, though.
Not everybody's like that.
But what like if you get invited on this committee to vote for a game of the year, you're going to pick whatever you think your game of the year is. Who's going to change that? Who's going to say you should pick this game or whatever?
No. Listen. Let's play this out. If somebody tells me that, yo, hip hop, we're gonna put you on a committee, what game do you think could be on the game of the year? Like, for example, there were 6 games on the game of the year, right? So let's say there's 6 people that gets that's on a committee that gets a chance to choose the game they feel is game of the year and
Right.
that gets inducted into it as a nominee, right?
Right. Yep.
So if my game was Devil May Cry 5, right?
Yep.
If that was my game, Devil May Cry 5. And let's say people was like, yo, why is Devil May Cry 5 up there? Why is this? Why is that? Whatever, stuff like that. Then I would explain why Devil May Cry 5 is up there, and I would give you facts that support the reason why I like it. For example, if I was to go up there, the great example. If I was to go up there and say, Sekiro is my game of the year, you know good and well that these types of games, historically, if you watch my streams and you hear what I got to say about them, you already know that I understand why people love them. I get it, but they're not my cup of tea. So if they not my cup of tea, but that's the game that I said it should be a game of the year, it's gonna be some inconsistencies there because you don't even believe in it. So why you saying it? You understand what I mean? That's my point. And the way to find those things out is looking at the track record on what people do, what people say about certain games, and conversations that they had through past interviews.
Okay,
everything.
just for the United States, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 outlets from the United States. That's just the United States. There's no way you're gonna know how consistent these guys have been. You don't know who these people are. So
exactly my point.
So where does the anger come? Where does it come from when you don't know who picked what? Yet you have these Game of the Year nominees that you don't agree with. There's nothing you can do about it.
No. I'm not. Listen. I'm not angry at the fact that that's what it is.
Okay.
I just disagree with it.
Right.
And I just spoke my opinion on what I thought of it because I think it's BS across the board. And to me, like for example, right? Let's break down the games. And you gotta remember, I played these games. So when I look at what's the name? The other game that they put out, the Outer Worlds, right?
Yep.
So I'm playing the Outer Worlds right now. It's a good game. I wouldn't look at that as a great game of the year, quality type of game, whatever. The reason why is because when I think of, game of the year, like even with Super Smash Brothers, great game. Love that game. That game is fire, the fighting mechanics, everything. But when I look at game of the year, Mortal Kombat 11 is way better than Super Smash Brothers if you want to talk fighters.
But you're only giving me your opinion though.
No, listen. Like, let's break it down. If you want to talk about game of the year, what does it mean? What's the criteria for game of the year? What does it mean?
It's different for everybody.
What is the standard? What is the standard? So the point I'm trying to make is when you look at video game reviews, right? You got graphics, you got gameplay, you got fun factor, sound, like you got these categories, right? And then on top of that, what's something that's happening in this game that's groundbreaking or pushing the industry forward or pushing that genre forward or whatever. So if you look at Super Smash Brothers, that's a fighting game. And then you look at Mortal Kombat for years has been pushing the envelope every time they came out from story of having a story-driven fighting game that's incredible, from the technical design of the X-rays and the fatalities.
Right, but what you're telling me is
to the graphics, to the gameplay, to the impact that they're having on FGC culture. Period.
But you're telling me your criteria. You're not telling me everybody else's criteria.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Is graphics a part of everyone's criteria?
I don't know. I only know what my criteria is. I don't know.
Really?
I'm not playing you. I don't know what everybody's criteria is.
So you mean to tell me gameplay isn't a part of your criteria when
yes.
you play a game?
No, that's part of my criteria, but I don't know what it is for everybody else. A lot of these people. Wait. Let me.
Anybody in the chat right now that does not factor in gameplay when they looking at a game of the year title? Show me somebody that does not factor in gameplay at all. Like gameplay don't matter.
But I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you that. I am telling you I don't know what these people at these outlets. I don't know what their criteria is.
Are you trying to patronize me, dog?
But I'm not, because somebody. Let me tell you something. Somebody might pick a game just because of the way it made them feel, which will have nothing to do with gameplay. They might have been moved emotionally by a game, and that's why that's their game of the year. That has nothing to do with fucking gameplay.
Hold up. Yes, it does.
No, that could be story.
No, come on. Like, if somebody feels something, they had to hold the controller and go through something to feel it. That's why they call it interactive entertainment.
Atticus said it. He said, good example is The Walking Dead. Didn't The Walking Dead get Game of the Year?
Yeah, and I know why.
And it had no fucking gameplay. It was a fucking storybook.
Hold on, whoa. How you figure Walking Dead didn't have no gameplay?
It didn't.
It's a different way of playing the game.
Press X, open drawer. But I don't think. No, what I'm saying. No, but listen. What I'm saying is, I don't think people pick that for Game of the Year because of the gameplay. They picked it because of the story and the characters.
Yeah, the story and the character. I
Right.
get it, but gameplay played a role in that. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you're playing the game and stuff like that, right? That's what you call reactive gameplay. You understand what I'm saying? That means that, like, if you're playing Walking Dead, or if you're playing Life is Strange, or if you got to make decisions or whatever it is, it's a different form of gameplay. But it's still gameplay because because think about it. If you're playing Life is Strange or Walking Dead, there's gonna be decisions that you got to make. Simply making the decision can make you feel a certain way, but that's still gameplay because they implemented that because they didn't even have to.
No,
make
no,
make a
I'm not
decision. They
saying.
just let it play out.
I'm
That's
not
still a part
saying
of
the
gameplay. What you
decisions
talking
are
about?
making you feel a part of the way. I am saying that people probably picked Walking Dead for Game of the Year because of the
I picked
story,
Walking Dead for Game of the Year that year. That was
because of the
2012, I believe.
story and the characters. It moved them.
But no, it's not just that though. You can't. leave
I
out the most
guarantee you,
important
if you
part.
look back at all the sites that picked that game for Game of the Year, and you find those people and you ask them why they picked it for Game of the Year, I guarantee you most of them will probably say because the story and the characters, it really moved me. This and that and that. They probably
Yes.
won't say anything
Like-
about gameplay.
No.
Hey, Homer.
All right. So here's she's so stupid. So here's what I'm trying to tell you, right?
Yeah.
All of the story and the game, all of the story and the emotion,
Mm-hmm.
that don't happen unless you take control of it. And the control of it is
But
what makes
yes,
you feel it.
they're video games. You have to play
All
them.
right, then. So
But if
exactly,
the
you have to play them. So
story
what you
and the
talking about?
character, I'm going to
Shout
tell
out to
you.
Rockstar Steven in the
I'm gonna
building.
tell
He
you,
missed my rant.
if the
Shout out to Rockstar
story-
Steven in the building. What up?
If the story and the characters stand out more than the gameplay, more than likely that's going to be why they picked that game for Game of the Year, because the story and the characters, not because of the gameplay.
All right, so you just proved my point again.
No, I didn't prove anything.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I
Because
just said the same thing I've been
whoa.
saying.
No, but you proved my point again. And the point that I was proving is that when you look at a game that's being reviewed throughout the year, there's categories within the reviews, and you got graphics, gameplay, story, and all this other stuff.
Right.
These are all criterias. You just said that may not be everybody's criteria.
Right.
And then that's when I called you out on the gameplay, and then you came at me with story and all this other stuff, and that plays a role in criteria.
No,
That's what I'm
we're
saying.
talking about why people may have picked this particular game as Game of the Year. And I am telling you, gameplay is probably not the reason
Let me
they
ask you
picked
this.
it.
Let me
It's
ask you this.
story.
Hold up. Let's get right to it.
Yes.
Did you play Control? Did you play the game Control?
No, I haven't played Control.
All right, you haven't played Control?
No.
So your thoughts and opinions is not valid on that situation.
No,
Let's
not
go
in
to,
Control.
let's go to the next game. Did you play Resident Evil 2 Remake?
No.
All right, you don't count. Did you play Sekiro?
Yeah.
Okay, you played Sekiro.
I
So-
fucking love
so-
Sekiro. Sekiro. You got me saying it like you now.
Yeah, Sekiro. So you love Sekiro, right?
Yes.
So now my question to you is, what did you love about Sekiro? And is Sekiro, see, because I don't know how many games you play. See, you don't play as much games as I do, so
No.
it's kind of hard to take your opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't play the games that I'm talking about. Like, Devil May Cry 5, you ain't beat that.
No.
Gears of War 5, you ain't beat that.
But dude, I've been playing fucking Gears for years. I beat the first 3 Gears games. I know how Gears
Yeah, but
plays.
that's
I know
not-
how the stories are.
You ain't played Gears of War 5. No, you ain't played this one. So you.
Yeah, I have played Gears of War 5.
Did you end it?
I played it online, man. I played the game. If you want to get into,
Did you play the story? It's more to the.
why
game.
don't you go? Why don't you go to stuff that you know I've played and beaten? Okay,
What did I? So what?
We
I don't
could
know
go-
What you played and beat. What you played?
dude, I've beaten fucking most of the Halo series except the last one.
No. I'm talking about games that came out this year.
This
Games
year,
that came
I
out
haven't
this
beaten
year.
anything new this year. But what fucking difference does it make what year it comes out? You're trying to determine
Because we
what.
talk about game of the year. For
No,
this year.
no. You are trying to determine how I pick a game of the year. That's what you're asking me. What criteria do I use? I use all the shit. Okay, I
Alright,
use
so
graphics,
all of them.
story,
So my
music,
point is-
gameplay, the whole package.
so my
But
point
the
is-
number
what
one thing, hold on, the number one thing is if the game moves me, if it makes me happy, if it makes me feel good. Okay, so it's all those things. It's encompassing. But that's just me. You don't know what people at these sites use for their criteria. And I'm telling you, when you got games like Walking Dead and Life is Good, those games are emotional games. And I guarantee you, people that pick those
Make sure
games
y'all
is
see me
because
later.
they were moved emotionally. They're not going to tell you, "Oh, the gameplay was fucking awesome." The game, no, they're going to say, "Man, I really love the story." Really, if you look at what people are saying about Death Stranding, A lot of them aren't talking about the gameplay. They're talking about the uniqueness of the game, the story, and all this shit.
I feel you. Hold up. I feel you on that. I'm
Yeah.
playing the game too. I ain't beat it yet. I feel you on that. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you is, out of all the games that I played this year, I went and put Death Stranding on that
Right.
list because
So-
of what I played this year.
And you know what?
But anyway, let me call you out on something.
Okay.
Because this is another thing that's BS, and this has happened before.
Okay.
Why is it that a game like PUBG gets nominated for Game of the Year one of these years, and that game wasn't even done yet? That game was crazy broken and all this other stuff, but it got nominated for Game of the Year. So it's,
Where?
So what's the popularity? It got nominated. I forgot which year it was. But
No, where? What outlet?
What you mean? What outlet?
What outlet nominated for Game
On
of the
the
Year?
Game Awards.
Well, you
On
need to. You know Jeff Keighley. Give him a call.
Bro, listen. I'm. The point I'm trying to.
Your
make
answer's
is that
there.
If the point I'm trying to make is, if a game like PUBG could get nominated for Game of the Year when the game isn't even a finished product yet, it was still in beta and it was crazy broken.
No, it was, the game was
Guess
for
what?
sale. People were playing. I wouldn't necessarily call it a beta. It's as much of a
They
beta.
called it hold on. The developers called it a beta. Brian and them called it a beta.
But it's you know what?
No. See, now you're trying to make excuses for what they said, and it's their product.
I'm not making excuses.
that make you look
I'm
like?
just saying I had the game since it came out, and it didn't feel like a beta to me. It felt like a fucking fully fledged game. Yeah, there was
Okay.
more that they were working on, but it wasn't. You know,
It
if
was
somebody,
not-
if somebody,
it was
why
not
does
a
Resident
game.
Evil 2 get a Game of the Year when it's a fucking remake?
Agree. I get it. Damn, the game was great. Like, the game was dope.
Yeah, but-
also, that's something that I mentioned in my video. I was like, I understand why it's there because it's just a great game. But at the end of the day, this is something that's remade since 1998.
Right.
So I still would have put something else there because technically it's a remake of something that already existed.
But you
It's
know
not a
the
brand new
answer
game
to
for Game
this,
of the Year.
right? You know the solution.
What's
You
the-
have to come up with your own Game of the Awards show.
No, I get
Game of the
that.
Year. You got to come
on,
up with
man,
your own
you already know.
awards.
My whole career's been independent. You know I do what I want to do. Here's the point I'm trying to make. The reason why I didn't like it, and I just voiced my opinion because I'm passionate and just I'm the best at what I do. You know how it is. So the point I'm trying to tell you is when after the games that I played and then what I saw, it's like this just didn't make sense to me. And what I mean by that is you played Sekiro, right?
Yeah,
So now you really like that game.
love
You
it.
really like it. You love that game, right?
Yep.
So now you play that. Now you play Sekiro, right? And you love that game. Then somebody puts Superman 64, a game of that quality. Superman 64 from Nintendo 64, a game of that quality, or ET from Atari, like
Yeah.
a game of that type of quality, and gonna sit up there and tell you to your face that this belongs in the Game of the Year, just like nominees, just like a Sekiro does.
Well, you went to the
Come on,
extreme.
bro.
Why
I
don't?
ain't trying to.
But in order to prove your point,
the
you went
point
to a
I'm trying to-
game that came out in the fucking 70s, dude. Come
no,
on.
No. I'm making an example. The example.
Do
that I'm
something.
making-
Use an
Listen,
example of a
listen,
game that came
listen.
out this
No.
year. Don't go with ET.
No, you're not understanding my point.
Yeah.
The reason why I made the point that I make is because the quality of this game in comparison to the quality of that game is so far in between that they shouldn't even be in the same sentence talking.
But
Like, you know
you're
what I'm saying?
making.
Shouldn't be in the same
Yeah,
sentence.
but nobody's
That's the
voted
only
on
point I'm trying to
ET.
make.
We're talking about the games that came out this year. There's no ET type games that came
It's
out this
a
year.
metaphor. I'm using
It's
that metaphor.
horrible. It's horrible.
No,
You
it's not. You
well,
just don't want to think.
No,
You know what I'm talking about?
just use a game that came out this year. Use Resident
Okay,
Evil.
bet.
Use fucking
Okay.
anything else. Well,
Okay,
wait,
bet.
you know what? You know what? What are we doing? Where's the nominees? Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm gonna just bring it up.
So, but everybody that's in the chat right now, if
You don't
anybody
need help.
play Control,
You don't
hold
need
on,
help.
No. Listen, I ain't looking.
Yeah,
Come on. My thing is there anybody in the chat that has played Devil May Cry 5 and has played Control? I want to know what y'all think of those two games, Devil May Cry 5 in comparison to Control this year.
But you're only gonna get their opinion though.
I'm just interested in seeing what they
Okay,
gotta say
so
about it.
Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and The Outer Worlds. Those are all the Game of the Year nominees.
I know. Yup.
So which one of these games is so far from quality compared to the other that it shouldn't be here?
Control should not be in the talk.
Really? based
Control
on
should not be enforced in Game of the Year.
based. Okay, but that's your opinion though.
Bro, listen. After playing Devil May Cry 5, after playing Gears of War 5, after
Yes.
playing these other games, after playing Borderlands 3, after playing all these other games, ain't no way in the world you're gonna sit up there and tell me Control belongs in that spot over Borderlands 3, over Gears of War 5, over Devil May Cry 5, over Mortal Kombat 11, like over those games. Ain't no way in the world you're gonna tell me
This
that.
is based
Ain't
on
no
your
way in the
opinion,
world.
but that's your opinion though.
Of course, everything is opinion.
Okay, I just want to.
But my thing is, I have the experience on both games. So what I'm trying to find is, I'm trying to find people that put like this. Like let's just keep it real, saying, because I know I'm using a hip hop reference, right?
Okay.
So you gonna sit there and tell me that Lil Pump is better than the KRS-One? I'm
Get the
asking
fuck
you,
outta
is Lil
here.
Pump better than All right, but if Lil Pump was on Rapper of the Year alongside KRS-One, and people actually thinking that that's a actual debate,
Yeah.
wait, you'd be like, wait, what's going on here?
No,
Like,
I
this
wouldn't. I don't pay
far-
attention to that shit. I don't give a fuck about award shows.
You're not. Oh my, you're not understanding my
Because
point. My
I
point is,
know who's better.
Isn't that far? But isn't that far? Isn't that a stretch? Isn't that far?
It's a stretch, but that kind of shit doesn't surprise
that's
me.
my
But it
point.
wouldn't
And
surprise
that's my
me,
point.
and I wouldn't get upset about it. I'd be like, whatever. I mean, I don't watch award shows. I'm not gonna watch the Game Awards. That people are gonna do what they want to do. If people want to throw a little pump in there for a game of Artist of the Year, then they can do that. That's on them. I could always
So hold up.
have my own
Hold
Game
up.
of the
Grim
Year
said-
show.
Hold up. Grim said, hip hop, if I was to follow your logic, I would tell you that Dragon Quest 11 is Game of the Year. So my thing is this, and he said, I'm sure I didn't play Dragon Quest 11. I haven't played Dragon Quest 11 yet, but I know Dragon Quest. Like, I've played those games before, but I haven't played Dragon Quest 11 in particular. You know what I'm saying? I still got to finish up Ni no Kuni, because I haven't even finished that up yet. So I got to play that too. And I got to finish up Kingdom Hearts 3. But anyway, the point to what Grim is saying, my thing is, if I never played Dragon Quest 11, but you played it, then I will ask you, well, what about this game is so amazing? And then if your response to that is, oh, it's just a great game, but there's no detail, there's nothing to support your claim, you're just talking, I'm like, you full of it.
But who's gonna say
There's nothing to
that?
support your facts.
But who's gonna not support it?
Torrance, you've been in the industry longer than me. How many times have you seen people say something, and then when you ask them a question about what they said, they have no explanation?
I don't talk to
what they
those
said.
people, dude. I don't bother myself
Oh my
with those
God.
people.
No, listen. I'm talking about, let's go back in the day when you first brought me on. We
Yeah.
used to always have debates and talk and do all this other stuff to
Yeah.
other people as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that stole.
Yes,
your
Tetris
articles
99 did get a nomination. Okay, go ahead. I'm
So my thing is, my point is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So many people. When I got at that girl, remember the Resident Evil 7 situation when I got out that girl Chloe Red?
Yeah.
How she gave the game a 7.
Yeah.
But if you read her review, you would think the game was a 10. The way she
Right.
spoke and broke it down. But then you see the review score. There's some confusion here. It don't make any sense. And then when I talked to the dude that was in charge of everything, he agreed with me. On Twitter, he agreed with me over his writer.
Hip Hop
but
Gamer,
he supported his writer.
one of these
'cause
days you have
it's
to
the
realize that
on,
review
man.
scores and game awards, none of that shit matters. Doesn't matter, man.
No, listen. I get it. But you have to understand too that me just being who I am and being passionate, I'm always gonna voice my opinion in situations that have influence.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, you gotta think about it, right? Let's say me and you on a train, right?
Mhm.
And let's say me and you on a train, right?
Yep.
And you overhear a conversation
Yeah.
of somebody talking about PlayStation 4 or talking about PC.
Mhm.
And let's say somebody said, oh, you can only use mouse and keyboard on PC. You can't use controllers on PC.
Yeah.
Let's say you just overheard that.
Right.
I'm like, no, this person is blatantly lying to somebody that don't know no better.
Well, they might
So
not
I'm
be
a-
lying. They might just not. They might not know. They might just not know.
Okay, so if they don't know,
Yeah.
then I'll be like, nah, that's not true. You can actually do that.
Yeah,
You
right.
can actually use the controller.
You're educating
Exactly.
them.
That's why I do what I do, because I like to make sure that whatever I'm around, or if I'm a witness of something, I want to make sure that truth and accuracy is always being fed into the industry that I love and that I'm passionate about. If I
Then you
sit
should
back and
have
I
your
say
own
something-
Game Awards show.
You know, I could, but
All you got, you could do it easily. All you got to do is do a YouTube video and pick your 5 top games of the year.
No, because if I do anything, I do it. If I do anything and I put the hip hop game on it, it's gonna be done with a certain level, you know, of power, impact, and style. So I don't do anything just to do it.
Right, so do it. Why don't you do it?
Grim, hold on, Grim. Of course, there's no disrespect, man. No problem. Now, Grim said one of the best turn-based systems ever made, and effing great story, and some true pain to pull at your heartstrings. See, I love that. You want to know why? Because
you want to know why? Copyright Hip Hop Gamer 2008.
Listen. The reason why I love that is because I play a ton of RPGs, so I understand that a lot of RPGs got those sentimental moments. I still feel the impact of Final Fantasy VII. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when I played that. And that game was amazing. Still one of my favorites ever. So my point is I understand where he's coming from because I know what RPGs can do. Even though I didn't experience it, I can at least respect that because I play enough games to know that that's a reality.
You know, hip-hop.
So my thing is, yeah.
I got to say something. You sure do know how to keep that energy, man. This is like Warzone back in the Bitbag days. I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah,
I don't know
baby.
what. You need some Ritalin or something, man. I don't know.
Man, I'm good, man.
How you get all that energy, man?
Yo, Torrance, you already know my grandma, man.
Yeah,
Grandma, you know what I'm saying? Come on, she taught me how to play games, man. It's
Oh, shit. Hayabusa.
always.
What's up? Lots of people in here tonight. What the fuck happened?
Yo, Grim, I feel you on that because the same way you so Grim, check this out. The same way you said the game punches you in the gut and makes you feel certain things and stuff like that. Yo, Devil May Cry 5, they got some parts in there. That's
Hey,
like,
Damien.
yo, this is crazy. Like then what's another game I played this year that was crazy? And stuff like that.
Oh, State of Decay 2.
Come on, man. Yo, I'll tell you right now, if State of Decay 2 was nominated,
I just heard Freddie laugh.
I would have been in LA, son.
Oh,
I
shit.
was like, yo, y'all gotta stop this.
No,
Y'all leading people wrong.
what else did you play this year that you...
Yo, how your booster building? What up?
Oh, I got one that you played that you liked. Hip hop.
What?
It's called, what was the name of that shit? It was... Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Can't remember the name. Was it Fortnite?
Yo, wait.
No. It was Fortnite, right?
What about Fortnite?
Isn't that the game
The game what?
that you played? You were talking about games that you played that was dope. Fortnite.
Really?
Yeah. How
Same
about
old tour.
What about House? Did you play that one?
Nope, never played that one. But you built like one.
Kind word. Oh, you want to talk shit? I asked your son if he was taller than you yet. How about that?
Oh, he's not. Yep, he got a long way to go.
Daddy, I think it's cool we can shop together in the same stores. Kids Gap.
Oh, wait, hold up, give me a second.
Is Tamika there?
Going again, son?
Put Tamika on. Hip hop.
Yeah, all the way down at the bottom.
Put
My bad.
Tamika on real quick.
Hold on a second. Oh, Deontay about to fight too.
Tell her to hurry up.
She coming.
All right, cool. And then yeah. Well, thanks for coming on. Oh yeah, Crackdown 3. Did you play Crackdown 3?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Tamika, what's going on?
What's up? How you doing?
How you been?
I've been good.
Really?
How you been?
Pretty good. Keeping it real.
That's good. I hear y'all going back and forth.
Back and forth. I just wanted to ask you a question real quick before we take the show off and everything. Does it suck that you can't wear heels when you go out?
I wear heels.
You wear heels? Doesn't that make you extra taller than hip hop?
I'm already taller than him.
Oh, he didn't hear it, did he?
He does.
Okay,
That's my baby.
I just want to fuck with him.
Like,
Does he have to wear a neck brace because he's got to look up at you all the time? Oh man! Oh god!
He's says, do you have to wear a neck brace when I have heels on?
Because you always hear tall women's like, "Oh, I'm so glad I can wear heels." Okay, I'm just messing around. Long time no see. I'll see you in the future, as long as you stay in New York.
Taurus.
Yeah. What's up?
Taurus.
What's up?
Oh, so you talking trash? Word. Word.
Oh shit.
All right. Let's
Oh,
go.
God.
Let's go, son. All right, let's finish talking because I'm gonna hit you with a sniper shot. Like it's gonna be all right. Cool. Let's go.
What do you Google search and
Let's
stuff?
talk about the game. I don't gotta Google search anything. You know what I'm saying?
All right, hip hop.
Hey, let's go.
I'm actually glad you came on tonight. It's funny because there's a lot of people on
I was
tonight.
happy to see you because I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna tell you, I still get emails from people saying that they wish did like some sort of reunion thing or
Yeah.
just did a bit more stuff.
Well, episode
together,
400,
stuff like that.
episode
So,
400, just be ready to be on that show.
when you doing it?
It's probably gonna be January, maybe.
Episode 400.
Yeah, I got 300 episodes. I got 3 episodes left after this.
So episode 400. That's when you gonna use the scale.
No shit.
Damn.
That was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. It was kind of corny too.
That was light. That was
Yeah.
light. That was a little light.
No, that's
I'm just letting you know. Be prepared because you just made it one of those nights. You
That's-
just made it one of those nights. I was trying to be cool and stuff like that.
Dude,
but
you
between
started
the four-
before you got on. What are you talking about?
I ain't do nothing. I ain't do
Okay.
nothing.
So that's the last episode.
What you mean that's the last episode?
That's it. And then I'm retiring officially from gaming.
Yo, stop lying.
I ain't
man.
lying, man. I'm done.
No, you not.
I
man.
might make an
Damn.
occasional appearance on the Throwdown, but that's it. It's on to
Good
other
dude, man.
things.
Come on, man.
Podcast.
You lying, man.
No, I'm not lying.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. What time
Yo.
does Warzone start? Usually around 10 to 10:30, depending on if I fell asleep on the couch or not. My head was bobbing, and oh shit, I gotta do the Warzone. That's right. Anyway, thanks for coming on, Hip Hop. That was good that you came on tonight because we were talking about you earlier.
Yo, no doubt, man. And just let you know, like I always tell you, thank you for everything that you've done, saying for me and how you helped me out. But one thing I want to tell you, just to bring you up to date, man. I was recently on Channel 12 News in Fox 5 News because there was this friend of mine named Kenny, his son. Matthew, he has SMA type 2, a muscular dystrophy disease,
Right.
and he wound up losing his right hand, but he's a hardcore gamer. So I partnered up with Microsoft, and they sent me the Xbox adaptive controller to give to him. And it's the first time he smiled in 2 years. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? And, like he was able to game again, even given his situation and stuff like that. So we hooked him up, and now Logitech G, they got the adaptive kit, so they're gonna send me that. And then I'm gonna make sure he has the kit, so he's straight and good with that. So that's one thing I wanted to tell you. Secondly, I got a partnership with York College out here in New York. So now I actually have gaming and guidance classes, and soon to be a gaming and guidance course in school, teaching esports and gaming, and also guidance about real life, bullying, self-love, how to make money in gaming, all that other stuff with kids, adults, and everyone that wants to be involved. So that's the second thing that I got going on.
Wait, are you gonna actually be teaching the class?
Yeah, I already started.
So listen, just something I wanted to tell you. When you teach that class, please do not tell those children about cheat codes. They'll kick you out of that school for that.
They're gonna learn about all the cheat codes, Game Genie, everything. You'll learn about it all.
They'll get you out of there real quick.
But the third thing, another thing is, I just did 2 new songs. One song for Dying Light 2 and a song for Watch Dogs Legion that'll be releasing.
Wait, what was the first one?
Dying Light 2. I did a
Oh,
song
okay.
for
Dying Light 2. Got it.
And just to let you know, even though it didn't go through, but there was a chance that I was actually going to perform at the Game Awards this year, but it fell through.
I don't like all the shit you've been talking about my award show, motherfucker. So we pulled your act out. I'm done with you, hip hop gamer.
There's other ones, so it is what it is. And like you said, I can always create my own. But anyway, the new song I got, I definitely gotta let you hear it because it's already done.
Mm-hmm.
And Watch Dogs Legion one is done, but I gotta go record it. But it's already written in, chorus and everything ready to go. So I
Why
got
don't you
that.
put all this stuff on an album?
I have plans of doing that. Oh, and that's another thing too. I'm also a partner with Def Jam Records now,
Right.
so I'm working with Def Jam Records a lot, doing things with them. I'm also a partner with B&H's Photo Store and stuff like that. So I'm
Whoa,
doing a lot
time
of things
out.
with them.
Stop the
Man,
press.
cameras.
Hold up everything. Everybody stop. Fuck games. Fuck fishing. Everything right now.
Yo, you so stupid.
Stop. What does it mean to be partnered with B&H?
Yeah, I have a full brand partnership, corporate account.
What do you
everything.
get from
I
that?
do whatever I want, whatever I need.
Like, what
And
kind of
also,
discounts do
I
you
do
get?
events with them. Hit me up personally and I'll hook you up.
Because when I go to New York,
Cameras.
I go to B&H and I'm there for a minimum
we
of
just
2.5 hours.
Yeah, we just did. So shout out to Casey Neistat and Will Smith. We just did 368 Gaming. That's their place.
Mhm.
So shout out to my man Paul as well. And Colin, Victory, like everybody over there. We just did an
And
event
Mark.
with TSM Myth.
Mhm.
And that's a team that Logitech G sponsors and works with. And we did it with Lenovo in their Legion brand of computers. So we just did that event as well. Y'all could check me out on Instagram with them and stuff
Dude,
like that.
I need a
But yeah,
Godox. I need a Godox 400 flash kit. I need a new zoom lens.
I
What
know he's
else?
an extra camera stuff.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Are
so
you
it's a lot
kidding
of
me?
stuff. But the reason why, but listen, check it out. The reason why I wanted to tell you all these things is
Mhm.
because everything that you've helped me with, you know what I'm saying, and given me and like things that you taught me and showed me the ropes and just taking a chance on me and believing in me, like has led to all of these other things. Like I just kept in movement. Like, so you gave me the start. And I just want to let you know that I never stopped, you know what I'm saying? And there's so
No.
much more coming. So I just want to tell you, like, thank you. Every time I talk to you, I'm always, thank you, man. You the GOAT. I love you. And everything that I make happen is a reflection of what you've done, you know what I'm saying, what you started. So anything that I got, if there's things that you need too, you know what I'm saying, is not just for me. You know, you benefit from it too. You know, just let me know
Mhm.
what's up.
Yeah.
But it means a lot. It means a lot to me, man.
Appreciate it,
Like,
man. Appreciate it.
everything
Children
that
of
you
Wu
did.
Tang, man. Children of Wu Tang.
Oh, yo, check it out. It's funny you said that. I just had Raekwon and Rizzo on my show.
Oh, really?
Yep. I just had them on the show. You know what Raekwon told me?
What?
Raekwon said that the verse that he wrote for Cream,
Mm-hmm.
that verse was one of the realest verses that he wrote because he had to rewrite it. Like he was they was in the studio together and everything like that, and he had to rewrite the verse because like the session was so real
Mm-hmm.
that it made his skill set better.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that verse is one of his most important verses ever. And stuff like that. So I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it, man. You can check everything out on Hot 97, Logitech G, all of that. We doing it, man. So I just want to say, thank you. I
Hip Hop
appreciate it, man.
Gamer,
It
the
means a
human
lot.
promo machine.
Oh yeah, I gotta let everybody know what's
All
going on.
right, man. No, that's cool.
So I'm gonna talk. Yeah, but I'm gonna talk to you later. Though,
all right,
bro.
man. Like episode 400, you better show up. That's all I'm saying.
I got you, man.
All right.
All right, cool.
All right. Peace out, man.
One.
Thanks.
Peace.
All right, everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up. Like I said, you don't want to miss episode 400. Gifts will be given. I will be doing giveaways that night. So you want to show up for that show. We had 27 people in here tonight, just on YouTube. That's fucking amazing. Everybody knows it's happening. It's happening. So yeah, thank everybody. I'm gonna switch over to the Jeezy Cam, and I know I'm spreading the shows out a little bit. So I'm just stacking everything out and spreading the shows out a little bit. Because if I didn't spread the shows out, the shit would already be over. So let the news build up, and then I'll do another show. So I'm going to be gone next weekend anyway, so definitely won't be a show next weekend. And it's Thanksgiving, so I'm eating that turkey and mashed potatoes with a little square butter in the middle and gravy on top with stuffing and giblet gravy and yams, candied yams and string beans, and Mama's homemade rolls with some apple cider and apple pie with Briar's